Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ask the Author Friday, date of May the 8th, 2026. Ask the Author Friday is my weekly opportunity to have a nice little fireside chat with you all. If you have any questions for future weeks, feel free to hit the comment section. If you are enjoying this or any of my other content, feel free to subscribe. Here we go. Here we be. Hope you guys are having a good week. Okay. What got you into writing? What got me into writing fiction? It's really awkward to explain. No matter how many times I've answered the exact same question, having done Ask the Author Friday over the years. Honestly, I'd be sitting on the floor watching He-Man or watching G.I. Joe or even Thundercats or Bravestar, and even back then at 2, 3 something years old, something clicks that someone had written these. I mean, something instinctual must have clicked. Because I turned around and started writing fan fiction, well, in crayon with terrible drawings. And in 1987, 1988, I don't think fan fiction had been coined yet. But it's tantamount to turning around playing with the figures, except putting this on paper so that characters who had not been immortalized in plastic could be included in the adventures. So how has your writing improved since then? Hopefully a little bit. I mean, I was 3, 4 years old at the time. I can only hope that my prose has improved. Yeah, it's improved because I type now instead of even trying to handwrite anymore. Because I've seen my handwriting. You can't type your signature onto a birthday card. I have seen my handwriting. Where do you want your writing to go from here? Constantly improve. One day be worthy of traditional publishing. So you're a writer. That must mean you love to read, right? I get this all the time because if I were a decent writer, the two would work hand in hand. I spent a vast majority of my childhood reading. I loved reading when I was little. It's somewhere down the road, it started losing its luster. I have a reading goal of 5 minutes a day set to my iPad. What are you reading right now? I know it's young adult fiction. I think it's called Brothers, but it's about a superhero team. Of where one brother leads the team of superheroes, and the other brother was once tampered with by the government and is now now a mess mentally because of government tampering. It's not right in front of me, but I think it's Koch brothers. I'm about 34%, 35% of the way through the book and still trudging. But I mean, it's almost why one day I will finally reread Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing, reread one of the Ramona books. Even each summer I will reread Losing Joe's Place. It's like revisiting an old friend who I once loved and cared for. Do you remember Book Munchies? I loved the Book Munchies program when I was in first, second, third grade. You read a certain amount of books, you get a personal pan pizza. I loved it. And this was the early 90s, and going to Pizza Hut for a personal pan pizza meant something because I am not going crazy, and it did taste different. I swear the pizza recipe was different when there was the salad bar set up in the middle of the room, the jukebox in the corner, the personal pan pizza was served to you in that little black pan at about 600 degrees, give or take. The Book Munchies program was a thing. Back in my day when you scoff now, I am older than the parents on Rugrats, and we all know how old the animators made the parents on Rugrats look. Anyway, okay, rapid fire time. Best in black and white. Andy Griffith or Mr. Ed? I cannot decide. Probably Andy Griffith. Mr. Ed was just kind of niche comedy. It was my kind of niche comedy. It introduced me to black and white television and Nick at Night simultaneously. If we're talking about the best of the best, Mr. Ed does not hold a candle to the Andy Griffith Show. Best in animation, He-Man. And it's not even the best in 80s animation, so he's still going up against the Flintstones or Space Ghost or am I really pitting He-Man against the MGM years of Tom and Jerry and still picking He-Man? Best in animation. The old school Tom and Jerry. Oh yeah. Okay. Best in 80s action. Out of all of them, the only one that I ever sat through from opening theme song to closing credits on a regular basis was the A-Team. I have never actually sat through an episode of Magnum PI or Airwolf or not Hawaii Five-0, the 80s one, Miami Vice. Not Hawaii Five-0 either, but I said the 80s. MacGyver, Knight Rider. No. The only one I've ever actually sat through an episode of was the A-Team, and that got me hooked into sitting through more episodes of them. Last question. Last question. As far as content creation goes, are you a better writer or a better video maker? It's been brought to my attention before that if I tried maybe writing the script for these videos, the video making might go a little better. I can only hope I'm a better writer than I am at YouTubing. This has been Ask the Author Friday. If you have any questions for future weeks, feel free to hit the comment section down below. If you enjoy this or any of my other content, feel free to subscribe. Thanks. See, I'm getting better at YouTube already. Subscribe goes over here. Yeah.